Hello everyone. So today we will start with something called polymorphism. That is another concept in OOP, right? Object-oriented programming. We studied about inheritance already, and we have seen quite enough tutorials. Sorry, guys, on that. So to proceed further with OOP, we will see what is polymorphism and how things work. Okay, let's start with a small example so that you can understand what I'm trying to say. So you remember, right? So this Maruti, we created a Maruti class that extends the car class, and we did all these super class business constructor and all, right? Okay, that's fine. So now we have a class called say Maruti, right? If you call that say Maruti class, it will simply print I am the Maruti brand car. Okay, so let's say someone is trying to print his name as well. Let's say we are passing it the name, we keep it this way. Okay, we keep it this way, and also we write another method, and within that method we pass a name, a string, right? And then we are going to print hello, let's say the name, right? Let's say Jack. So it will say hello Jack, I am a Maruti brand car, something like that, right? So let me write it. Okay, so I will write public void. Okay, I will just give a random name. Let's say for now, right? Just say, okay, just till, okay, till name. Okay, and here I will pass a string. Okay, that is the user's name, right? Name. And then I will system println. Okay, I'll print something like this. What? First hello. Okay, and okay, let's have a space here. Okay, and the name. Okay, and let's have a comma. You know the string concatenation, right? And then this one. Okay, maybe with comma we can have a space as well. So this will give, let's say you are saying let me tell a name like David. Okay, so this will say hello David, I'm a Maruti brand car. Okay, so let me try to run this class this class and see whether it works or not. Okay, so I will write, so here I have done nothing but already things that build the car and just calling the drive method and color and wheels, and the same are the method. So now I have written one more method. Okay, tell name method. Okay, and I will pass a string. Okay, so I will say my Maruti, that is the object I created. Okay, and I will say tell name, and I will pass, okay, David. Okay, I will pass it David. Okay, so let me try whether it's working or not. Okay, first I will save it. Okay, I will save it. Okay, saved. I will save this as well, and I will run. Okay. You see, it says, right, the last line, hello David, I am the Maruti brand car. Okay, I am the Maruti brand car, hello David. So this thing works. Okay, so now this is a normal thing, right? There's nothing big. Now where the polymorphism is going to come is, okay, I'm going to say, okay guys, let's not have different names. Okay, same Maruti and tell name, because both are somewhat similar purpose, right? One method is saying I am the Maruti brand car, other method is saying hello Mr. David, I am the Maruti brand car. So it depends on the user, right? If the user gives the name, then we will add the hello user, hello David. Otherwise you will print the simple Maruti brand car. So since both the methods are using the same logic, someone tells you, why don't we use the same name? Okay, then I say, okay, I'm going to use the same name. Okay, so this method also say Maruti. Okay, so we have same Maruti here, we have another same Maruti here. So now the problem is, we have in one class we have two methods in same name, both are same Maruti. So if I create the object and call the method, which method will be called? That's a question. But here we have benefit. What is that? If I create the object and say same Maruti without passing any parameters, without the method, then we can print this. because system will know, okay, he's calling the method because this method has no parameters inside passing. But if I pass a string parameter with the same method call, then the system will understand, he is calling this method. Then he will print the concatenate one. Okay. So using this differentiation, okay, because of this differentiation of parameters, we can use the same method name for more than one methods. Okay, but there should be a difference, something like this. Okay, there are rules. We will look at that in the next lesson. But now we can understand. Okay, we can have two methods with the same name but different parameters. Okay, and then depending on the usage of the method, whether we are passing a parameter or not, the system can identify which method we are calling, and it will implement or call that particular method. Okay, or it will implement what we have written inside that method. Okay, so I have the same name. So what I'm going to do is, tail name is not there. Not what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say my Maruti dot say Maruti. Okay, and then I will pass a different name here, right? Okay, let's say Jake. Okay, right. See, same method name but different methods. So if I click it with control, so let's save it first and see whether I can click it. Okay, the first one with control, it will go to this method, right? Because no parameter is being passed. Okay, now if I click in the second method with control, right, I'm going to click. See, it's going to the second method because it identifies from the usage. Okay, he is passing a parameter, so it must be the other method itself. Okay, so no confusion, right? We can have same names without confusion. Okay, so let's run it and see whether it works. See, it's working, right? See, hello Jake, I'm the Maruti brand car, because the name I have given is Jake. Okay, so now you understood a different thing, right? Same method name, different names, but with the twist. Okay, with a small thing. Okay, now this logic is called, so this comes under polymorphism, right? I will tell what polymorphism is later. This comes under polymorphism, and this particular thing under polymorphism is called overloading. Okay, so having the same method name for more than one names but differentiating with other things like parameters and all, yeah, differentiating using that logic with the same method name is called overloading. Okay, so in a class we can write methods using overloading technique. Okay, or you can say it method overloading. Okay, only thing is the method, all methods will have same name. Okay, but different parameters, so that depending on the usage we can find out, or we can differentiate, or we can identify uniquely which method is called by the user out of the same named methods. Okay, so this is called overloading. Okay, this is a concept in OOP, object-oriented programming, under polymorphism. Okay, so part of the polymorphism is called overloading. You can write any number of methods, but make sure you are differentiating using something like parameter changing, or with parameters, without parameters, some kind of difference that can be identified using this usage. Gotcha? Right. So there are rules for this overloading. We will study that in the next lecture, guys. So I will catch you up in the next lecture. Take care.